Hello, lovely family and friends. I hope you're all doing well by God's grace. I am amazing too. Thank you for stopping by. Today, if you know me or if you've been on this channel for a while, you know that I love okro. Because of that, I'm always finding different ways of making the most delicious okro stews. And today, I'm bringing one. I have another one too, but today let's just concentrate on this very one, okay? For this recipe, I'm using just chicken for the okro stew. So I'm going to steam it first, the Ghana style. Steam it and then fry it. Yes, we'll fry it and add it to our stew. So I've just added my beeten and some water, and I'm adding salt now to taste, right? And then we'll cover it to steam. Once it's nicely steamed, we'll come back and then we'll fry. So these are our ingredients. So I have some spinach that I've sliced, garlic, ginger, onions, and some chilies, okay? So the garlic, the ginger, the onions, and then the chilies, I'm going to be blending them. I'm not going to blend them to be very smooth, okay? I'm using my chopper to chop it. So it's going to be like chopped, actually. I should just say chopped. What am I talking about? And then I'm adding just one tomato. What tomato does to okro stew or okro soup, you wouldn't believe it. If you want it slimy and you add a lot of tomatoes, the slime will disappear. You won't get a drop, not even a single drop. It will just disappear in your face. That's why I added just one. Set that aside, and we are checking on our chicken. I'm just going to make sure. You see this chicken, let me be quiet, crap. It's okay. So just let's check on the chicken. We'll come back to it. Usually when I'm making okro stew, okay, after I made a couple on my channel, I don't show how I cut it. But today I'm going to show you. And please pay particular attention to how I cut it, because my next okro video that is coming, I won't show you. So watch and learn, okay? So because of the way my okro is, I'm just slicing it. Usually in Ghana, our okros can be fat and short or fat and tall. In the UK, our okro looks like this. It is very slim and slender, and it disintegrates very quickly, okay? So the first bit, I'm just slicing it as you saw me do. And then I take it, and just as we cut our okro in Ghana, I will divide each okro into like 6 slices, and I'll put them together to cut it to get very small, sizes, okay? So as you see here, right? Because for okro, the smaller the sizes, the stickier or the slimier it becomes. So that is why. So this time I just did just 2 different sizes. I didn't do 3. Usually I do 3, okay? So now our chicken looks nice and cooked. The next thing we're going to do is to fry it. We're going to fry it until it is nice and golden. As I am frying this chicken, the chicken was calling me. I wanted to, hey, Charlie, when this chicken is finished, can I eat just one pet? But Charlie, the thing is counted. If you eat one, I want you being real, because this one, it was just a 1-day meal, okay? So this is how we want our chicken. Perfectly golden, beautiful color. We don't want overcook, chicken. Anyway, so I didn't tell you, I'm adding kale to it. At the beginning, when I was mentioning the ingredients, I showed the kale, but I didn't mention it. So I'm using the stock from the chicken to steam the kale. If you know kale is a bit tougher than contomere, tougher than spinach. So I usually cook it separately when I'm adding it to spinach to do anything, okay? So whilst that is cooking on the small burner, I've turned my attention to the okro. I've added some bicarbonate of soda or baking soda to my okro, and I'm going to boil it. I'll boil it, or I'll let it do its thing in one corner as we concentrate on the rest. So here is the kale. I'm checking, and it is good. Look at it, nice and not so soft, because it is going to be cooked further. Okay, so nice and semi-soft. So I've popped the okro in the corner. It's still cooking. Charlie, don't overcook your okro. My friend Doreen told me that okro can be overcooked. Since then, when I'm cooking, I'm careful. It doesn't become too soft. Not overcooked okro. Anyway, so to my pot, I added some palm oil and I've added my sliced onions. So any onions will do. Me and I red and I use red or purple. Okay. I added more money to it. Some salted fish, Charlie, to give it that umami flavor. Don't omit it. Else I'll throw it and shed and yet you see. Then here I'm adding my chopped, the thing we chopped at the beginning. Okay, the ginger and garlic and ginger and the thing, that's what we've just added it. You give it a stir nicely, and then we're going to be adding our kale. So this, as you can see, is a different way of making this okra. Usually we reverse it. We'll put the okra and everything else in before you put in your spinach or your leaves. Okay, but today we are doing it the other way around. Amazing. So once that cook for a little bit, I'm going to be adding the spinach. So this recipe, the meat goes in last. The meat is the last that is going in. So I add my spinach, give it a stir. I'll leave it for it to cook for about 2 minutes, and then it will come, because spinach, it doesn't keep long. Some people even eat spinach raw, but me, the only time I can eat spinach raw is if it has to save my life, or maybe you're adding some money to it. Then you can dare me to eat spinach raw. Me did that. Me a gun and style be. Na me go na me tesa. Anyway, add your okra and then give it a stir. Gently fold the okra into the spinach. Okay, so what you find is the leaves. I call this leafy okra stew. Okay, so the leaves, because of their length and the way, it's a bit tangled. Okay, so it takes a bit of taking your time and effort to fold it in. So make sure you do that. Otherwise, you find that all the leaves will be separated from the okra. Right, so then I just add my chicken. You pop your chicken in and you let it just boil over, or you let it jump over. It's ready. And look at me. I am hitting my chest. Look at me enjoying this okra. Charlie, the way I enjoy the okra, the way I enjoy this thing, and strategically I use chicken because I know my husband doesn't like chicken like this. Okay, so I used it. It means that he ate it once. I dadded him, he ate it once, and then I ate the rest. Charlie, thank you all for joining me. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the very next one. Bye.